Hi, welcome back to my channel. Please, if you haven't already, do like and subscribe to my channel for more readings. Sorry about the mess of me. I had a little bit of an accident recently. This isn't a bulletproof vest, this is a sling, but I keep bringing my arm out of it every now and then. But it won't affect your reading in any way, shape or form. So if anything in this reading resonates with you, then please do get in touch. My details are in the description box to book your own personalised reading. But hopefully you'll gain something from this that can help you in your current situation, what's going on. So what I was going to do today was pick an angel card, some runes and some tarot to go together. So let's see what we have for you today. And we'll work with that. Let me see. What do we have here? Look at the pack. Surrender. So something is asking you to surrender at this time. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if the Hangman comes out at some point in this reading. This is a time for you really acknowledging what is going on in your life right now and what is worth that surrender. Yeah. Sometimes we can go against the grain. We can really fight against things. And in the end, it's that surrender that allows us. It's like wearing that tight jacket, isn't it? What they're called, not a tight jacket, straight jackets. They say if you struggle in those, they get tighter and tighter. So the less you try and struggle, the less you just let go, surrender, allow yourself to just be present. There's a saying that me and my friends are circulating a lot at the moment. It's called, it is what it is. So sometimes things go the way that you want. Sometimes things don't go the way that you want. We don't always have control over that. But what we do have control over is how much we allow that to affect our day, how much we allow that to affect our ability to get through what we have to get through. You know, there might be times where money might be tight and you won't be able to pay a particular bill. It is what it is. They'll have to bang on your door. There's ways that you can find to get that sorted. Sometimes you have to surrender to asking for help. So that's what surrender can mean for you at this time. And let's see what your runes are talking about within this. Let's see, what rune do we have for you today? We have T-Bars, commitment to yourself. So yes, this surrender is actually helping you to commit to yourself fully. It's helping you to understand what your needs are, what it is that you truly feel resonates with you at this time. It's basically, I do feel for some of you, you are surpassing some form of counsel here. Maybe somebody's told you you need to do things a certain way, maybe a more conventional way, and you've decided, actually, no, I can do things my way, and this is the way I'm going to do it. Okay, so that is your first rune. Your second rune we have for you right now. Oh, I've actually got the two out here. So Rado and Perthrow. Now I can't lift that because of my arm, but I'm going to hold those two together. So what this is talking about is that something that you are willing to commit to at this time and really surrender to. You know, there's potentially been a sacrifice that's had to be made here, but a sacrifice that is benefiting your greater good. And what that's done is it's created a change in your direction, and you are now aligned with that natural rhythm. You're aligned with something that's much more connected to your passion, and you are taking responsibility for yourself. You're allowing yourself to align with what's right for you at this time. You took a chance, you took a gamble, and Spirit wants you to know you took the right gamble, you took the right chance, and it's starting to, you might be feeling that already, it's starting to show. Okay, if there was any doubt about whether you should surrender to this, then doubt no more, because everything is pointing to yes, it is worth the surrender. So let's see what the tarot is talking about today. So let's see, current situation. Ooh, that's come out a lot lately. 10 of Cups. So this might be what you're surrendering to, is commitment on the level of contentment in relationship, in family life. Maybe something that you've struggled with in the past around family or relationship is now actually starting to look more fortunate to you. It's starting to look more like something that you would like, that you want. You know, there is that rainbow at the end. There's always a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. So I do feel that there's a lot of fortunate energy in your current situation at the moment that you are ready for, because you're surrendering to it. I do feel that this is quite a nice reading today. If you've come across this video, it's for a reason. And if this is resonating with you already, then hopefully you've already started to realise what's happening here. Now we've got the Knight of Cups on the bottom of there, which is the most romantic of the knights. So this direction could be about a move in a romantic relationship, stepping forward into something that you've been longing for, that you're feeling very passionate about. So let's see, what is the challenge at this time for you? Is there a challenge for you? Let's see. What is the challenge right now? What do we have here? Okay, so the challenge is the Six of Swords. So you've had to, again, that surrender. I feel like you've had to let go of a lot to achieve this. You've had to sort of move away from something that was perhaps difficult to detach from. And there may be an element of fogginess around that, as to sort of like, have I made the right decision? Am I doing the right thing? You know, what is this all about? But it's actually, if you look at the end of the boat there, this is about somebody actually moving into calmer waters, ready to take flight. You're preparing yourself for an ability to really free yourself from baggage, free yourself from the past. And that's what you're heading towards right now. So there is, I do feel, an element of heaviness around this journey that you're taking right now into something that's more freeing, more making you feel more content. It almost feels like I'm hearing safety, like something's making you, what you're heading towards is 10 of Cups. It's like a fulfillment that's making you feel safer and loved, and sort of encouraged. That's what I'm getting from this. And it's a calmness. So even though there's a challenge there, you are moving, you are transitioning through this quite nicely. So what do we have for you as your focus? What do you need to focus on at this time? Let me see. What do you need to focus on right now? What do you need to focus on right now? So focusing right now on your personal power, on your ability to stand in that power and, you know, be quite certain, trust in yourself, be brave. This is the divine masculine. This is an energy of taking action and being, you know, quite certain in that and assertive in your power. So it's almost like you're going to have to take the reins a little bit here. You're going to have to sort of push yourself forward into that throne and take that seat. Do you know what I mean? There's that shield there that means you may have to defend yourself in certain aspects to achieve this. But, you know, it's only defending yourself, not going into battle. You're not fighting here. You're surrendering here. And the surrender is sweet, from what I can gather from this. So that's what you need to focus on, is always being in your own personal power, okay? Never lose that power for anything or anyone. So what is the future of this? Wow, okay. The future is very triumphant, very in the public eye almost. It's like, I do feel that this connection that we're talking about here isn't just fulfilling in a romantic way. I feel like it's fulfilling in many different aspects as well. And this could be to do with your work. So this could be combining forces, bringing that power out. It's almost like I'm getting an energy of somebody telling their story, and that being like a love story, or, you know, something quite powerful that's going to help other people to stand in their power. You are like almost gallantly moving towards something that's making you feel, yeah, I've got this. I know what direction I'm going in and I'm moving towards it. And in your future, you are continuing to do that, and you will be triumphant in it. It's going to bring you a lot of good fortune, is what I'm feeling from that. I can see shrimps. I don't know if that's something to do with this. Maybe you going down south, crabbing, you know, fetching fish, things like that. There's something about that, the shrimps. Very nice. And what do you need to focus on? Where should your focus be right now? Oh, let's have a look. So 2 cards fell out there. We've got the 2 of Swords and the Page of Cups in reverse. So what I would say is what you need to focus on right now is making sure that you are definite about your decision. You're definite about the direction that you want to take, because you can be a little bit sometimes fickle in like your decision making. So it might be that you are sort of in the past being a little bit, oh, I'm doing this now, no I'm not, I'm going to do this now instead, and you're not really committing to a particular aspect, where this is sort of saying right now your advice is kind of like to make sure you stick to the path. Try not to blind yourself with other options, because it's like this, you know, is fulfillment, it's surrender, it's you committing to a path excuse me, and taking responsibility as well. So that's what they're asking you to do on here. There's also an energy of, you know, try not to be too serious about this. Try and take things in a childlike way. You know, access your inner child and allow yourself to be guided by that, so that it's fun. Let the journey be fun, because it is. And I'm going to see what your outcome is. Your outcome is coming up as a desire fulfillment. This is a very sensual card. So the outcome here is, I mean, I always think that looks like somebody in a wedding dress as well. So it's almost like there's a real passionate, sensual energy to this of, you know, somebody really feeling that fulfillment and getting their desires met. I do feel that this is actually around now. So if you're not already in this connection, then you soon will be. But I do feel that you are surrendering to this. So it is moving towards you right now. You may be in that transitional point where perhaps you're not sure just yet, but soon you will be. And it feels very joyful. It feels very spring-like, very exciting, very honeymoon period. So I'm going to leave this reading here for you today. And if you would like to have a personalised reading, then please do get in touch, and I will see you very soon. Have a blessed evening.